Hello, and welcome back to our Let's Play of Planescape Torment. Montague. Calling him Montag, how embarrassing.
I'm gone.
Alright, so... Alright, here's Geesis the Crooked. Warrior in training, huh? Barrier? Barrier? I don't know. Gonna make these names so difficult. Jumble Murder Sense? Three planes aligned. Death's Advocate. These are the guys doing the lectures. There's Merriman. Wow, old, fat, terrible haircut. Anyway, this man looks a bitter, cantankerous old looks like a bitter, cantankerous old codger. His mouth is twisted into a frown that becomes even more severe as he notices you coming his way. Merriman my name may be, but merry I am not. Off with you, young one. No time for the likes of you. He goes into a fit of coughing from exertion of shooing you away so loudly. Wait. Delora wanted me to speak with you. Merriman eyes you suspiciously. That so? About what, eh? Huh? Well? She says that you're her first love, and that so long as you hold the keys to her heart, she'll never be free to love another. She told you that, eh? I'm surprised. Perhaps leaving her under Mistress Grace's tutelage did what I couldn't. Started to develop her feelings. In any case, he pats a pocket on his tunic. I just won't give the keys to you. Wait, those are literally the keys to her heart? He nods. That they are. Delora's a construct. Didn't you know that? A creature of sorcery and clockwork mechanics she is, and one of my finest creations. Merriman sighs. But cold without emotion or character. I brought her into the brothel and set her so she could not leave, in hopes that the constant contact with so many others would begin to develop her own personality. The keys are the tools used to set her. She wants them because she feels they're limiting her personality growth. Wait a minute. The keys are the tools used to set her. She wants them because she feels that they're limiting her personal growth now, I suspect. Then why don't you just return them to her? Merriman scowls. Because I've become a cruel and bitter old man who sees he can get something out of you. Go on, then. What do you want? I want to forget. I've lived almost 150 years now, and I've seen every sensory stone I've cared to in this grand hall. I have little time left to live, and I'm too weak to go out in search of wholly new experiences. I need to find a way to forget them all. That way, I can start again in my final days. We could... So, do I just wallop you in the back of the head, or what? No, how can I help you?
Updated my journal.
I'll need something. Some item, some concoction that will allow me to forget. Like a drought of the river Styx. Something like that. Okay. Okay, so this must be warrior, thief, and then wizard. I'm guessing is this one. Yeah. Don't need to become a wizard, but I didn't see a named character in there to possibly summon any new spells. Ah, Montague. Not Montag. Fucking idiot, man. Good lord. You know, and I never bust anyone's chops. I will correct someone if they say something wrong. Half the time people feel they're above being corrected and choose to take offense, but that's one thing I always notice is when people pronounce something horribly. That's why I'm very critical on myself whenever I pronounce something terrible or just flat out wrong. And then I come to a realization like what it is. I'm like, wow, that's so easy. How did I miss that? Anyway, Montague. This handsome young man seems lost in thought, his brow furrowed and a slight frown upon his lips. Greetings. And to thee, sir, hail. And to thee, sir, hail. What dost thou wish of me? Are you Montague? I need to speak with you about Juliet. Oh? He gives you a puzzled, slightly suspicious look. I demand her love, and I demand that you withdraw your false protestations of love before I mash you into tiny bits. Thou love her so that thou wouldst fight me? Yes. He studies you for a moment. Thou art passionate about this matter, I see. Passion stems from love. Thou'st love her, and I could not deny her a love such as thine. I shall, this moment onward, hold no claim on her, and thou mayst do with her as you wish. What a pussy! Fight for your woman! Alright, hold on a moment. This was all a ruse. A ruse? Of what sort? She wanted to provoke you into fighting for her, you idiot! Oh? Did she think my love so boundless that I would engage in fisticuffs with a brutally scarred man of thy stature? Perhaps she thinks my devotion to her a little high. So what should be done about this ruse? Well, a turnabout is fair play. Mort, I say ignore the chit. Act distant and unconcerned. That'll spice things up considerably. Truly. Trust me, kid. Start ignoring her, create some friction, leave them wondering, and they'll be clawing all over to discover what the matter is. Right, Chief? Mort is spot on. Like, yeah, she'll think something's wrong, and for once, he'll be playing the game rather than being the target. I like the sound of that very much. Alright, good luck. Hope it all works out. Farewell. And a farewell to thee, sir. And a farewell to thee as well, sir. Now I have some things to attend to. Should we meet again, we might speak more of the matter. Montague bows and turns to go. Oh, the unnecessary games we play. While out of the other side of our mouth, we say we don't want games and other nonsense. Oh, humans are complicated. Which one was the one we just... I guess we did finish it. Okay, we did finish it. I'm not seeing the quest. So I don't know. I mean, we'll go back and we'll speak to her again. Wait a minute. We need to look for someone wearing orange. That looks like orange. Requin's curse. He said he was cursed by some fat, balding man who favors dressing in orange. He's fat, he's balding, he's an orange. This has got to be him. And plus, his name is Jumble Murder Scene Sense. Jumble Murder Sense. This short, balding man's orange tunic and rather sizable gut give him a look of a walking pumpkin. He is absent-minded, patting his large paunch with a slow rhythm, as if it were a drum. The man's odd, crooked smile and a strange gleam in his eye make him look a bit mad. Greetings. The man gives an exaggerated, flourishing bow and presents a small card which reads only Jumble Murder Scene. Zousatect? Okay, whatever. Zousatect Sorcerer Extraordinaire. He then snatches the card from your grasp and proceeds to eat it, grinning wildly all the while. Mort whispers, "Somewhere in asylum is one barmy short." You're the man who cursed Requin, aren't you?
Updated my journal.
Jumble pulls an innocent face and shrugs, as if to say, I don't know. He then covers his mouth with his hand and giggles like a giddy schoolgirl. I'd like you to remove his curse. Jumble pretends not to hear you, instead belching loudly and resuming his belly drumming, his eyes wandering around the fest hall. Is there anything I could do so that you'd remove Requin's curse? Jumble won't look at you but shakes his head. Remove Requin's curse, Jumble, before I'm forced to hurt you. Jumble raises an eyebrow, takes a step back. His mouth opens abruptly, and through his lips or throat don't move to shape any words or sound. A torrent of incomprehensible babbling begins to pour forth.
Updated my journal.
Jumble shuts his mouth, and then the babbling ceases. He peers at you through narrowed eyes. A self-satisfied smile on his pudgy face. Suddenly you hiccup. And hiccup. And hiccup. And hiccup again. Jumble Murdersense merely turns his head and waves you away. Mort. I love when Mort talks. Uh-oh. Looks like you just got a curse thrown on you, Chief. What have you done to me, Jumble? Jumble ignores you entirely. Better find someone who can help me lose this curse. Oh god, that's going to be annoying. Can we... move our own curse? Still hiccuping. I've been cursed with perpetual hiccups by a Zausic mage called Jumble Murdersense. Hopefully someone in the fest hall will have some idea how to remove the annoying curse, or how to get Jumble himself to do it. Jumble, I need you to remove the curse you put on me. Let's bluff. Remove the curse or I'm forced to hurt you. Let's not attack him.
All right.
Let's go talk to Splinter. Maybe he knows. That's gonna get real annoying real quick. Splinter regards you as you approach. I had some questions. Jumble Murder Sense cursed me. Could you or anyone you know here help me?
Updated my journal.
We would recommend that you speak to one known as Salabesh. If he is not within the fest hall at the moment, he will be in its immediate vicinity. Salabesh is tall, thin, and oft-dressed in robes of black or crimson. I think we saw him outside on the way in.
All right.
Salabesh, there he is. This tall, thin man, dressed in heavy crimson robes, has sharp, pinched features. He bows regally as you approach him. I'm Salabesh, oft called Salabesh the Onyx, a future mage tutor for the Civic Fest Hall. You business with me, I take it? No, just some questions. What about? Not the ward and the like, I hope. Plenty more calm folk could answer such questions. And I'd just soon direct you to one of them. Why are you called the Onyx? A long tale, which I'll shorten to save my breath. In my youth, I was once called Salabesh the Golden, for I was said to have a heart of gold, small, hard, and yellow. Well, I cursed the fool who started that, so he could only speak from his arse and defecate through his mouth. Oh my God! The Onyx appellation, along the same lines as the Golden, though admittedly somewhat less clever, soon followed. In any case, I'm a much kinder fellow now, far less prone to laying curses and the like. I'm not certain if I deserve the name any longer. You cursed him so that what? Oh yes, you heard right. That sort of thing is why I'm known as the Master of Curses, you know. Master of Curses. Perhaps you could help me, then. Help you? Salabesh sneers, doubtful. Before you can respond, he sighs, shaking his head. Well, perhaps I could. What troubles you, then? Jumble Murder Sense cursed me. Jumble Murder Sense? Ha! That sputtering mooncalf could never best me. Oh, the battles we used to have, though. Salabesh frowns. But I'm past all that now. No longer my sort of thing, you see. I really don't know what I could do for you. After all, it's his curse. Not the sort you'd find on an item or some such, you know, that you could remove it with simple magics. He'll have to remove it, and willingly. Well, could you teach me a curse, then, that I could use on him? Well, I don't normally do that. I keep my curses to myself, you know. And besides, even a single curse would take one long while to learn, more time than I'd care to spend on it. Perhaps you're just worried your curses aren't good enough to best him anymore. You what? Of all the ridiculous... Now look here, you knuckle-dragging sack of scars. Salabesh the Onyx is the master of curses, and there is no other. Why, I could give you but a single phrase that would render that nincompoop's cursing wholly impotent. Purse your lips and look skeptical. That's it. You made me do it. Salabesh utters a short string of impossible syllables, words of power. which you note mentally for later to use against Jumble. There. See what that does to him, and tell me Salabesh the Onyx isn't the master of curses then.
Updated my journal.
Ah, the manipulation. I learned a short curse from Salabesh the Onyx, which I should be able to use against Jumble murder sense.
Alright.
Alright, you little scumbag, where are you? Jumble frowns at your appearance, biting his thumb at your direction and waving you away. Throw the curse Salabesh taught you at him. Jumble stares at you with somewhat skeptical expression as you speak the arcane syllables of Salabesh's curse. After a moment of awkward silence, the Zausatek mage notes that nothing seems to have happened. An evil grin spreads across his face. He opens his mouth to retaliate with another curse of his own, only to realize he has no voice. Salabesh's curse has removed Jumble's ability to speak, thereby destroying the Xenosek's ability to curse others. He clutches at his throat, panic welling up in his eyes. Looks like the tables have turned, Jumble. What do you think will happen when anyone you've cursed finds out you can't speak or curse anymore? Jumble drops to his knees, a pleading expression in his eyes. He looks ready to burst into tears. Will you remove the curse you placed on me? And swear never to curse another who didn't mean you any harm? Jumble places his hands over his heart and nods vigorously. Very well. I'll remove the curse.
Updated my journal.
Jumble sighs with relief as you remove Salabash's curse from him. He, in turn, removes his own, and your hiccups finally stop. He bows humbly and casts his eyes to the floor. I want you to take your curse off Reekwind as well.
Updated my journal.
Jumble nods, pouting, and with a wave of his hand removes Reekwind's curse. And there we go. Oh boy, there's a lot to do here. Before we continue, I really want to go talk to, what's her name? I forget the name of the girl for speaking to Merriman. And I would like to go talk to Reekwind. Delora. Okay, that's who it was. Delora's eyes flash as she sees you. Did you find him? Has he agreed to return? Oh, wait, no, not her. Damn it, who was the other one? Oh my god. It wasn't Echo.
I'm gone.
hell was it? Wasn't Marissa. Definitely not her. Juliet. Juliet. Was it you? Juliet looks to you hopefully. Well, yes, this is her. Anything? Montague seemed disinterested. He's not gonna fight for me then? No, he won't. I recall him saying he was bored with things in any case. Juliet looked shocked. He said, what? How could I have been so... Oh... It would appear as if my relationship had the troubles I so desired, and I merely missed them in all my melancholy. Alright, what can you tell me about the silent prostitute? Okay. Well, we got a lot of experience lately. We still haven't leveled. Alright, was there someone... Oh, yeah, Requin. I wanted to go see Requin. He was this part of the hive? Yes.
I'm gone.
Oh, wait, I want to... I don't know if I can purchase another one. I don't think I can. Nope, I can't. I lost my limb and I really want to know... I really want to see Marissa turn it to stone. You see Requin, his eyes have reverted to their normal size and he is no longer assailed by the twitching spasms that you noticed before. He's smiling and he looks considerably cleaner than before. Had some questions. He looks at you amazed. It stopped. It all stopped, just like that. He snaps his fingers and looks down at himself. Powers above, He laughs. I feel clean again. Good to hear it. Jumble didn't want to remove the curse, but I got it out of him. I thank you, sir. He looks flustered. I have nothing to pay you with, but you are in my good graces. He shrugs. For whatever it's worth, he frowns and then stands straight. I will tell the story of your kindness to all who will listen. Actually, do you have any stories you haven't told me already? That could be payment enough. Of course. Requin looks around, though I've had enough of telling tales for a while. You have something I could write them in?
Updated my journal.
We're gonna hand him our journal. Requin takes the journal. He scribbles for a while, then hands it back to you. There you are. Well, whatever you're... I'll never use the name again among the others. I would be thankful. Very well, what should I call you? My name is... He suddenly catches himself and smiles. Oh, perhaps I'll keep that to myself this time. He nods to you respectfully. Thank you again, good sir. Excellent. That's good. That feels like a good place to stop. Super close to time anyway. So, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you all join me for the next one.